Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Hoosiers. We expect Memorial Stadium to be rocking because these fans have been getting ready since early this morning. The Hoosiers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC Championship game. And that's what you see LSU, and that's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. And you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground game.
That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. The Tigers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Now improvising. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. The 20. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3 and out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Scanning the field, it's Beebe. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
I'll tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you've already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
A first down for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Scrambling away. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in a hurry up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get to him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Coming after him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, pulling the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
The Hoosiers want to move quickly. Trying to find his man on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Firing to the right, complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
I I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nifty little dance step. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Pressure coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Open space at the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play on. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going to try to get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. The official says no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think that...
And they got him for the sack.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to throw, it's Beebe. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll leave it with him. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Indiana! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. He looks that one in nicely. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback extends the play. At the 35, he's open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Forced out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Using his feet to buy time. He has brought down the man. What a job to find some running room and move the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Flushed out of the pocket. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Bloomington.
The Tigers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. He's looking to throw it. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. To the air, it's Mendoza. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Handoff from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Give to the running back. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Hard running there. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Oh, nice play by the offense. But listen, defensively, I gave up the big play. It's over. Short memory. Now I got to bow my neck, make a stop on this goal line stand here.
The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and he takes it to the house. Touchdown, LSU! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they've still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Offense in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. He'll get rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, and in 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
On second down, looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. What a snag by the defense. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defenders some credit here. I think, Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up and he bumped it.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Handoff to the lone back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback, LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. This is a third and long. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Trying to beat the D deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Makes one man miss. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He's going to pass. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
In of 23 on the play. Good enough for a first down.
Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. The give from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Picks up 1. Second down coming up.
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Going to the running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's going to run it. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a terrible, terrible shame. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. The give to the tailback. Still running up the 40. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Grabs it in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Hoosiers are rolling down the field.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Makes his man miss. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Working that left side now. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. To throw, it's Beebe. He's got his man. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Gain of 10. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. At the 20, he's got space. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this in this drive.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put...
Touchdown, Tigers! What a grab and go for the score.
Man, that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. And that one ought to help us build the drama down the stretch. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They'll throw it on first down. Steps away. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Makes the grab on the left. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Now, a fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, LSU.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And the try is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And, David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.